Alright, so for smoke this is mine. Just a CT smoke that I'll do. Just lands there, no big deal. Next one is pretty easy. It's just a stair smoke. Just stand right here, line up above in the middle there. Really easy. I think there's a lot of leeway there to be able to miss or not. And that'll just land right here on the stairs. Pretty easy. Anyone can learn that. Next is, yeah, there it is again. Next one's a little bit harder. It's this third pillar right here. Just line up and then turn around. If you can see, it's hard to see. There's a black dot right there. Here, I'll shoot it. And you just put your crosshair right above it in between the two little outcropping things. Throw it, maybe put it a little bit to the left of the black dot above. And there you go. That smokes kind of jungle connector area. Okay, back here. So just showing all three together. Pretty simple. They execute. I'll throw the CT one. Anyone else can throw the other two. Pretty easy. Okay, so whoever's in Palace, kind of lurking here, maybe we'll put the op here in some rounds. Just easy, you know, entry here. You can Molotov underneath. Kind of flush that person out, maybe look sandwich. Last of the clear, pretty easy. When we're flashing over here, when for the execute, we'll just throw the flashes over the top. Just so you know, if you're a little far ahead, you will get flashed, so just be careful. But I mean, this flash is just like the god flash. It gets everyone on site pretty much, especially with the smokes up. Yeah, back of sight, it's gonna hit everyone. Just anything thrown over the top. So where it's not gonna hit this person underneath. So we have the Molotovs. Yeah, and anyone up close still get hit a little bit, but just kind of be careful for that. Have to clear everything. And then when you come out, there's lots of Molotov positions you can throw. You can throw this in the top left of the A, kind of here while you're running. Get underneath. You can throw one in sandwich. You can throw it pretty much anywhere. Firebox in the back, in that corner. Some people like to stay there. CT will be smoked, but you can even throw it behind. Just to really flush out whoever's back there. Same with jungle. Okay, for the mid smokes, this is the bread and butter mid smoke. Everyone's gonna pretty much have to learn this. It's super easy though. You stand on the trash can, and then with this little antenna thing on the right. This is the top one, far right. Throw it. This is such a good smoke. Everyone should probably learn this one. Slams right there. When we come out, yeah. I mean, window can't see us, connector can't see us really. It's just really good. Everyone should probably learn this. It's really easy to do. Yeah, window can't see either. There's nothing. No one can see anyone. Very good smoke. Okay, this is my window smoke. I'll probably throw this. Maybe Connor. I think Connor has his own window smoke. I don't really know which one he uses, but this one's kind of hard to do. You guys don't have to worry about this one now. I'll throw it. If I throw smoke window from this corner. Or NT spawn. Yeah, just kind of showing it here again. Just trying to practice it. It's not easy. That'll really help a lot in our rounds. Yeah, I think I'm just showing another smoke I have here. I guess other people will learn this, but this is if someone else just smokes window in another way. I'll show you another window smoke later that someone else can do. But this is the smoke kind of connector. I'll throw this one too, maybe. Just kind of easy. There is a gap over top, but I mean, it's not terrible. There's some ways to smoke the other side of connector, but it's kind of annoying. This one's really good. This one, anyone up top, probably Tony, really learned this one. Super easy and it's really good. You just come to the second side here, throw it on the antenna, and then this will smoke the right side of like McDonald's. And that'll be really good if we're going from kind of mid to A. Yeah, so just kind of showing what all the smokes kind of look like together. These will be the two that'll happen a lot together. Or someone will throw the other smoke, I'll throw this smoke. And then, I mean, you just get so much control. And then, I mean, if like Tony smokes the McDonald's, then, I mean, we can just go to A so easily. Kind of, some of us go ramp, some of us go for mid. It's so free. Okay, just showing the B smokes now. This is one I'll throw. This is gonna smoke window. In B, just gonna look at the corner and jump through. I guess someone else can learn that one too. It's not really bad at all. Yeah, and it just smokes the window. Really good. And then there's not a lot of stuff we have to learn for B. This one, really easy, and anyone can learn this one. It's really good though, I think. You just come to this second pillar. There's this little outcropping here. And you just move the smoke a little bit to the right so it doesn't hit the thing. Throw it. And this will smoke off bench and kind of want up close. Just clear this out, and then, I mean, that's a really good smoke. So both of these together, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty strong. People flash over the top. Like, it's just gonna be really awkward for them. Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna expect this fight right here. Or if they do, it's gonna be kind of just an awkward one. People will also throw a Molotov back there. It's, yeah, it's really strong. There's a smoke I have for kind of McDick's, but it's a little weird to line up. Anyone can throw this. It's from the same spot as the door one, or the window one. But yeah, this smokes this. So ideally we have this thrown too, but it's kind of janky sometimes. So. But this is a really important smoke, and someone needs to learn this, whoever's probably on the B. Kind of lurking. Ideally we have, you know, 1A, 3 mid, 1B just for most rounds. So you just line up in the shadow, in the stairs. This little thing, the middle of that, you throw it, and this smokes a window. It's a way easier window lineup, and it's just so strong that someone can smoke it from here. Even though it'll be a little late, so we have to wait a second. But yeah, you just walk up the stairs from this angle, this little shadow thing in the corner, you line up your crosshair, and then, I mean, this thing is in the way, but yeah. Really strong. Really, really strong. And then maybe you don't throw that, you come down underpass to get mid control. Whoever's on, the one person on B maybe comes this way. Just throw this. This could always work. That's really easy smoke to do. There's a lot of options for this person who wants to kind of lurk B. In the default, you can come here, kind of just throw a Molotov in the window. Really strong. Now, obviously, you can always re-smoke window or smoke window for the first time, I guess. If we have mid control, just come up here and just chuck it at this black square. So yeah, ideally for default, we have just kind of 1A lurking, 1B kind of lurking, trying to get plays, you know, and then 3 mid, kind of just working mid. And we can split a site. So this is to be a CT smoke. I'll throw it pretty much every round. I think it's so strong that I found. Like, this blocks them off. Maybe they get past it and get through, but I mean, we should have mid control. If they don't, we just get control of mid easily. This is a really gross smoke that Anthony needs to learn. This is so gross. First, you can flash it. You just line up here and there's a little black dot. But this flashes all of mid. But like, so you can flash it if you want. It's more of just like retaking mid. I mean, this flashes everyone. But more importantly, you can line up in the same spot You just plant yourself in this little corner here. There's a black dot on the ceiling. You just chuck your grenade or your smoke at. And here, I'll show you again. Yeah. So you just chuck it here. At first, it looks dumb because you're like, oh, you're smoking window. But there's a gap here that is disgusting. You can opt from here. You can rifle from here. Because they can't fucking see you. Which is absurd. I mean, people should catch on and start spamming you, but it's just such a strong smoke. And especially if you smoke it right after their smoke goes away, they think their smoke's still up. And yeah, another kind of one way you can do here. It's less kind of, I don't know, it's a little more harder or like harder to see through, but similar concept. You can just sit in the corner here and shoot people. Something we need to get better at, and this is just kind of idea to showing, like on CT side, just like taking back control of stuff when we lose parts of the map and other places, so we always have control of something. You can just flash people in like palace like this. Like if someone just, like the two people playing on A, if one person just hugs this wall, someone throws a flash and they speak it, like this is gonna flash the person. You can just clear this out. This is gonna flash the person in here. It's so strong. We should really do this stuff on CT side more, just kind of work together, flashing each other in, getting ground, being aggressive. Same thing, like if you were to like to smoke off one side, like palace, and then same thing, just bounce it off this wall. And then your teammate can just hug this wall. Flash comes in, like everyone here is dead. Like no one can see anything. Like anyone in this corner gets hit, anyone in back here gets hit. Like if they're all the way back here, it gets hit, and you just get so much information. So yeah, I mean the aggressive pushes that people do on the CT side I don't think are bad. It's just you need someone flashing you and supporting you. Same thing, anyone calls for a flash in mid, just chuck it over the top there. Really valuable. This map you really need to work together to get mid control. Like mid round, flashing over the top. Like these are good flashes, just be careful, you'll flash the person window, so you have to call it out. Same thing here. You can, someone's playing B and they need to flash someone in mid, you can float over top, or you can just kind of bounce it off this. Might be a little better. Yeah, it's just, this is kind of the stuff we need to work on. Just kind of flashing each other in places to get control, especially on CT side. Mid in this map is so important. You'll have someone playing window, someone playing connector probably, maybe someone playing short or what we call McDonald's. And then, I mean, obviously this applies to B too. If you just want to flash someone in. Yeah. So yeah, really the most important smokes in this map is on T side, learning that window smoke from outside apartments on B, whoever is kind of the lurker on B. It's more like a Steven role, I think, or maybe a Rory, maybe a Phil, maybe Jack. Like that's a really strong smoke in the window. Then A, obviously, or like the mid smoke too. So that's pretty much it.